And my brother, listen, I've been friends with you for so many years. I've seen you work with amazing people like Lady Gaga, as well as become a globally recognized DJ. I also like your book right here that I wrote the foreword to, and I don't put my name on anything unless it's the truth. So how to win big in the music business. Thank you for helping other people get to where you're at. But I want you to tell other people out there, the people who may not know you or do know you, tell them a little bit about your story and maybe how they can learn from your story to create power shift in their lives.
Let me start by saying thank you, Damon, for being the type of person that's always trying to help uplift and empower other people to live out their dreams and their goals. Thank you very much for that. And thank you very much for having me on here. How did I get my start? Man, it depends what you're asking when I got my start in, because you know I do a lot of things. So I guess musically, we'll start with that, is I got my start back in Boston when I was a kid. My dad left us. My mom was busy working 2 jobs. We were very, very broke, and I was extremely lonely. So my best friend was music, because all my mom would do was play music when I was a kid, so it just kind of got in me. So I would hear pieces of songs that I loved the most, and I'd want to keep hearing that part. So I'd take my mom's stereo and I'd make that part just loop so I could write new songs and new melodies over that part. And I guess that was the beginning, inadvertently, of me becoming a music producer, which I didn't know at the time. Another thing, too, as it relates to my marketing, I remember when I was young, I would sit at the kitchen table and eat breakfast, and I'd watch things like, Eggo waffle commercials. And I'd say, Mom, why doesn't Eggo also make syrup so they can lock down the whole experience of breakfast and not share it with like Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth? Like, I don't know, shut up, Clint, eat your breakfast. I remember another time, I was like, why, if everyone loves Reese's Peanut Butter Cup peanut butter so much, and that's what they use to promote their peanut butter cups, why don't they put it in a jar like Skippy? Obviously, both of those companies do that now, but when I was a kid, they didn't. So, when I look back, that was also the beginning of me being someone that had a vision for marketing. When I first started out, I treated myself, Clinton Sparks, like I was a brand. I know everybody does that now, but when I started, people used to laugh at me. Like in 2000, when I would say what I'm about to say now, people were like, what does that even mean? And what I meant was, I treated Clinton Sparks like a brand and a company that I was the president of. Therefore, I could detach my emotions to it. So if someone didn't like it, it didn't affect me personally. What I would do is I would look at the best and I would see what they're not doing right or what they're missing out on. And that is what I focused on. And that is how I built my career and my business and my success. And that's pretty much how I got to where I am today. Those are the principles and values that I applied to get to where I am now. Now, as far as the steps and the things that I've done, there's millions. Like at this point, I still don't even feel like I'm where I need to be. So every day I wake up, still on my journey to get to where I need to get to and where I would like to get to. But I guess that's just an entrepreneurial spirit, right? And so my biggest struggle was, and it's a gift and a curse that I have, being able to see what most people cannot. The gift is that ability to be able to see it before you and be able to act on it and already be ahead of the curve so that I can develop things to grow when everyone else catches up. The bad thing is I spend probably half my life just trying to convince people why this is a great idea, why you should be doing this, how this can amplify, your brand, how this can strengthen your company, how this can, give you better PR. That's probably the biggest struggle I had through my whole career. One of the most important things you need to know is how to negotiate and the art of negotiating. When you can find an equal or greater win for the person that you're negotiating with or that you're trying to get something from, man, that's invaluable, and people are always going to take your call. People are always going to want to do business with you because they know that you're not just out for self and that you're looking out for their best interest too. When you can master the art of negotiating where it's a win-win-win-win situation, you're killing the game.